up, man? Hey, you know where my camera's at? Oh, it's in. Why is it in the truck? Oh, there she is. Oh, what's up, guys? Video number 2. Sorry about that. Camera ended up in the trash can somehow. Anyways, just wanted to jump in here because I am releasing video number 2. Technically, episode number 1, if you will, as it is the first challenge / adventure that we have gone on and documented. And I'm super excited to share it with you guys because we did the Grand Canyon rim to rim to rim, 2nd year doing this, and it is so freaking hard. Easily one of the hardest things I've ever done. It challenges you mentally, challenges you physically, it pushes you to your limits. I mean, there are just so many times on that hike where you're just not even sure. You know you're gonna make it out, but you sometimes question how, right? And it's kind of just locking into your why, like, why am I out here? What am I doing this for? And that's kind of what gets you through those hard times, because there are plenty of hard times out there, but there's also plenty of great times. And you guys will see the mood swings, the ups, the downs, the Fs, the flows, right? So I'm super excited for you guys to check this one out. In the video, we started out very strong, kind of scaled down the mountain in about 2 hours, took a big break in Phantom Ranch, so that kind of stopped us for a little bit, but ended up picking it back up from there, cruised to Manzanita, which is about 17 miles into the hike. Then we started the climb of the North Rim. That climb is tough. We were cruising pretty fast for most of it, and then we kind of hit a wall. You'll see that wall in the video. Just got really tough really fast. That altitude change really gets you. You're trying to move fast, but you're also trying to deal with the altitude and trying to keep up on your fueling. Fueling is so important on these things, I tell you. It ended up getting me at the end. We'll kind of get there. Then we got to the top of the North Rim. Everyone regrouped there. Whoever got there first, we kind of just waited up for everybody else. Everyone came rolling in like just a few minutes behind. We all kind of re-geared, took some photos. Everyone was feeling better, ready to go all the way back across 22 more miles. So we then headed back across, cruised down that 5 miles that we had just hiked up. That was pretty easy. Refueled in Manzanita. Then we actually ran most of the 8 mile across the canyon, which is fairly easy, and a little bit of a descent, so that was nice. So we're able to cruise that 8 miles, some walking, mostly jogging. And then we got to Phantom Ranch. For me personally, that's where things kind of took a turn. I threw up right before Phantom Ranch, knew it wasn't good, felt great after I threw up, right? But threw up my nutrients, my fuel, my water, my electrolytes, like everything I needed, right? It came out, so wasn't too stoked about that. And then refueled 8 more at Phantom Ranch, thinking, okay, I'm just gonna put this down, hold it down, get the heck out of this place. 7 mile trek up, easily the hardest part of the hike. And about 1 mile in probably, we stopped for some fuel. I ate a honey stinger, and from there, everything else I had left in my gut came back up. The peanut butter jelly sandwich I just ate, the honey stinger, and then all the water. Like it was pretty gnarly. So from that point on, I knew, like, okay, no more fuel. Like, this is it. Got about 3.5 hours left, and I'm gonna have no fuel. But we pushed through. It was hard. I was very dizzy, exhausted. Thank God to my uncle. He kind of powered me through. Same with my cousin Dylan. They were just pushing the pace, so my only job was to keep up. So was struggling to take down water too towards the end there, but at the end of the day, we got out of there, and you learn so much in those moments, right? Like, especially that 7 mile climb. I just remember trying to like trigger into like my why I'm here, right? Why I decided to do this, what I know will come from this, those type of things, right? And that's what fuels you. That will get you far in those hard circumstances. It's definitely something for a little kick of motivation. And it's hard to stay on those thoughts, right? Like, it's easy to jump back to the negative thoughts, but trying to just consistently fuel yourself with positivity. What am I grateful for? Like, I just remember being out there and like, I am so grateful for my body that I can do this, that I even have this opportunity, right? Trying to really just like mentally push myself through those last couple miles, those last couple steps, and then before you know it, you're there. Didn't get too much film at the end, just because of the circumstances we were in. 1, it was dark, and 2, it was just grueling. Like, I love you guys, and I can't wait to share all these journeys with you guys, but I had nothing to give at that point in the hike. No energy to give, so just didn't break out the camera. But you'll see at the end, we did bring it out in the car just for a brief little, hey, we made it. Nothing special there, but yeah, super excited for you guys to see this video. Can't wait to hear your guys' reaction. And anyone that sees this video and wants to do this, you text me. All right, I'm gonna try to make this an annual thing. for as long as I possibly can, and I want to bring as many people along with me, because this hike, this challenge itself, like truly changed everything for me, and I'd love for that to be someone else's story as well. So yeah, if you see this, you like it, and you're willing to put in the work to be able to complete it, let's do it. All right, enjoy the video, guys. We'll see you next week. All right, so we just wrapped up breakfast out here in Tempe. Got all the boys from California. 4 of them are heading up. I got Sam with me. What up, Sam?
What's up, guys?
Where are we heading right now?
The most beautiful place in the world.
Most beautiful place on earth.
Hooters.
REI, baby. Walking into REI. Sam's gonna get some poles, some last minute essentials, some snacks. We'll take you guys in there with us. Stay tuned. That's the play right there.
Talk about some tech.
Come on, show us the fit for the Grand Canyon. There we go. There it is right there. There it is right there. Let's go. These are the essentials right here. This is the difference between life and death on the canyon. All these sources of fuel. Choose wisely, Sam. Choose wisely.
Should I keep it simple with the tail? And
Choose wisely. All right, walking out of REI, Sam's got everything you need for the hike. Like literally everything. What are you bringing on the hike?
Oh, this isn't for the hike. This is for today.
Oh, he's got essentials for today. See the carbo a little bit. But REI was successful out here in Chandler.
Sure was.
We are now
This is
heading to the car to head home, grab my stuff, and we are gonna head to Brent's house, where we're gonna get the mom minivan, hop in the minivan, and then we mob Flag. All right, we're back at REI in Flagstaff. Sam, what are you getting here?
You tell me, dude.
Sam's conflicted.
I'm trying to figure out what to commit.
What are the thoughts as you're looking at all this?
Well, I'm trying to think if raspberry, I can get that into lemon. I'm not putting that.
You could definitely get both of these, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't want to combine them.
Right. Cars?
Me? I
Thoughts?
kind of like honey stingers.
Suggestions?
Dude, I'm eating random snacks the whole time. It's just like last year. A lot of whole food, sandwiches, fruit, protein bars, but these taste good, so I might get a couple of them. There's some mini ones. I don't know. I'm just,
Just
checking out the
browsing
store.
right now.
I'm browsing, yeah.
All right, we'll check back here soon. All right, Carson's made his final decision. Carson, give us a little rundown on what we're going with.
We're gonna need a table.
Yeah, let's break it down real
Get
fast.
2 of these too.
Oh, throw in 2 more on top.
Dude, so we got the honey stingers, obviously vanilla.
Essentials.
Cookies and cream just right on top. A little bit of these. They're off-brand, but they had caffeine, and I wanted to go for a little bit of caffeine. I'm gonna get 40 milligrams for the whole hike. I don't need a lot. I'm natural, a lot of energy, so
Tons.
a couple more of these. I actually got 10 of them in total, and then a couple hydration drinks.
Hydration is key, I've heard. Is
Yeah.
that the essential?
No, not the essential. I mean, you could do this without water if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
I just figured I
It's a
want to be a little
mindset
more
thing.
comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right, boys. We're off to the South Kaibab Trailhead. Carson, how you feeling?
Just about the same as last year. Very confident. I'm unstoppable. This mountain's gonna be easy.
We'll find out. Brett?
It's layup city, dude. We're down like 5 hours.
Oh, we'll be checking in soon with those guys. Jason,
What up?
how you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome.
Jason's compact. He's ready to rock.
Yeah, we'll see when I run out of food.
I think Jason's going to be the GOAT of this trip, but we'll find out.
What's up, B?
These boys, how we
do
feeling?
it.
How we
Let's
feeling?
do
We got UJ.
Here we go.
We got Blake. How we feeling over here?
Feeling great. We've been waiting for this
Ready
moment
to
for
rock?
6 months.
Yeah,
I feel
dude, we've
like
been preparing for this. Blake, how we
Ready to rock
feeling?
and roll. Let's
First
go,
time
baby.
at the Grand Canyon?
First time.
Ready to see the 7 wonders of the world?
Can't wait.
Let's go check it out. Who we got back here?
Vargy.
Big
What's
Vargy.
up?
Vargy, talk to us, boss. How we feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling like I got to take a
Feeling confident?
We're going to pinch.
Yeah, I think Dylan and I are going to meet up at Phantom Ranch for a little group
Dude, might be holding hands, leaning back together first.
Let's check in with the guy behind. And finally, but surely not last, Sam Simons. How
Here
you
we
feeling?
go. I'm feeling great, dude. Couple of jitters, guts are nice, feeling light, ready to hop my way down.
First time at the Grand Canyon.
No, bro.
No, you've been here
I'm
before.
cultured.
Let's go.
Ready to roll. How you feeling, boy?
Dude, you know, at the end of the day, I'm feeling great. Can't see me, but I got the headlamp on. Feeling confident. Got a great, solid group of 8 dudes that are just, I feel like born for this moment, prepared for this moment, and ready to attack this moment. So here we go. South Kaibab. How you
pace.
feeling?
On top of the world, descending into the canyon. This is probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I'm sore, my knee hurts, my ankle's feeling a little tight.
Wow, doesn't sound too hot for an hour in.
My ears hurt.
Blake, what? Looking at this canyon, I mean, pretty remarkable, right?
Pretty amazing.
As the sun rises, you really get to get a glimpse into what it really is.
My thoughts exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gotta get into that for you. How you doing today?
We're doing great. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic.
Let's
Kind
go.
of give, if you could, kind of give the viewers, the listeners, an insight on what the Grand Canyon really looks like.
Well, the first hour and a half doesn't count because it's dark. But sun just came up. It's beautiful. It's green. The river's flowing.
Look at that river.
Rocks are red.
We've touched the river. How you feeling? Feeling strong, confident?
Feel great. Just retied my shoes. Put on some Glide on my gooch. We're floating like a butterfly, stinging
Let's
like
go.
a bee.
arrived at Phantom Ranch. We just crossed the Colorado River. So far, so great. Looks like all the boys are feeling pretty strong, feeling pretty good. We made it down in just over 2 hours. So pretty average pace, I'd say. We are gonna fill up some waters at Phantom Ranch, take care of some restroom business, and then hit the ground running, heading to the base of the North Rim. It's gonna be about a 10-mile trek, 2,000 feet of elevation gain, pretty gradual, just long. So yeah, we'll see you when we get there. All right, we're about 13.5 miles in, cruising to Manzanita right now. Canyon is bright, nice and warm. Dylan, how you doing back there?
What's up?
How you doing back there?
Doing good. Cooking.
Dylan's cooking right now. We are 4 hours and 45 minutes in. Hopefully be to the base of the North in an hour. We'll check back in soon. I want to get in that river right there. Anyways, approaching mile 17. I got Vargo behind me. We're pushing pretty strong, feeling pretty solid. Legs are heavy, but part of it, nothing unexpected. Planned for this. We are heading to the top, to the peak of those mountains right there. So, we are getting geared up to climb here soon. We're approaching Manzanita, which I mentioned is the last stop before the big climb. And we'll check in with you guys there. We got the Gojo by BPN. So fire. Just straight carbs to the muscles. See you guys soon. About a 15-mile check-in. Let's check in with UJ back here. UJ.
Hey, how's it going?
How are we feeling? How are we doing?
Feeling pretty good. Spirits are high.
Feeling strong.
15.25 miles in. We've been fortunate that we've been hitting a lot of shade. That looks like it's coming to an end here shortly.
Yeah, you can see if you look out in the distance, the canyon is starting to brighten up a little bit. How are we gonna counteract that?
Well, we have sunscreen, we have UV protective clothing, our sweet shades, and our positive attitudes.
Sounds like we're well equipped for this. We've touched down to Manzanita, baby. Here's the, all right, here at Manzanita. We got everyone just refueling, recharging. Jason, how you doing over here?
I'm recharging.
What's the strategy before the climb over here?
Load up on water.
Okay, anything else?
Set a pace.
Yep, keep lock in.
One foot in front of the other.
There you go. Big Blake, real quick, man. What's the strat? What's going through the mind before the big climb?
The strategy is you go as fast as you can.
Okay.
And you don't leave any in the tank.
And what are you using to empty the tank there?
Oh, you see here, just a little bit of carb fuel. Carb fuel on, yeah, super high carb mix, 50 grams of carbs a serving, you know.
50 grams of carb, man, that's heavy.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel real
We're
good.
going for 900 today.
Wow, 900 carbs. We'll see if this guy gains some weight on the trail or if he loses some weight. 900 carbs. It's gonna be a good one. Big cars. You got a big climb ahead. What's the strat?
No, it's only a couple miles.
What's the strategy?
I'm gonna try to walk up the mountain.
Okay, pretty simple. You're gonna simplify the process.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the top. I'm gonna use my right foot and then my left foot in that order, exclusively, all the way to the top.
Couldn't have said it better. Brant, how we feeling? How we
Good,
feeling
dude.
before the climb?
It was good.
Strong?
Yeah, I got the trick.
There you go. He's got it figured
Go
out.
find some Navy SEALs and some 20-year-old guys. Let them go ahead of you, and you're forced to keep up.
There you go. That's the trick right there. Yo, hack to anybody that's coming out here to do this hike.
Get one of your friends to carry oranges.
Grab an orange. Get one of your friends like Carson Burt who will ruck 40 pounds for this hike to carry you some oranges.
We needed them.
Isn't that right, Carson?
That's right.
No one like you, Carson. No one like you. All right. The watch is claiming that we are roughly 20 miles into this thing. We are approaching a pretty sweet ridge here. 4,200 feet right now. Probably got to get up to around 6,400, so about 2,000 feet to go. Probably about 2.5 miles to go. It's gonna get steep here real quick, but you know, like I said earlier, we're just gonna put that foot in front of the other, and keep chugging along. Here's what we're looking like right now. Big step off. You know, as these miles keep stacking up, every step gets a little bit harder. Every step takes a little bit more effort, but that's what's so beautiful about this hike. So Dylan and I are up here. We felt like we've been cruising pretty freaking fast. Like we thought all the boys were, we thought they were dusted. It's to our surprise, we turn around and there's a wild predator in the view.
Freak of nature.
This guy is a freaking beast. This guy has done nothing. This guy, this guy has done nothing but chug up the North Rim. John Vargo,
Spirits are high.
how do you do it?
We're 7 hours 40 minutes, 21.7.
How do you do it? What's the secret?
It's in my head, man.
It's in your head.
Yeah.
It's up here.
It's a disease.
It's up here. Dude, this guy's a beast. All right, we're gonna keep trekking. All right. Safe to say this is extremely difficult. We've got a little bit more ways to go. Looks like we just got to get to that peak right there, and we'll be halfway done. This guy's killing it. Good work, man.
You're going fast.
You're crushing it. Good work. Yeah, not easy. Everything hurts. Stomach wants nothing to do with food. But we didn't do this because it was easy. We did it because it was extremely difficult. So, right after we kill this snack,
Huh? Is that the everything always?
right after we kill this snack,
I don't know. I think this is just a song. I just haven't seen it.
we're gonna get moving. We're gonna be finished here probably in 10 minutes on the North Rim, and then take a quick 20-minute break and head back down. We have made it to the top of the North Rim. We are approaching. Man, you want to talk about hard. This is next level. This just grabs you and tears you to pieces, but It is so epic at the same time. South to north complete. Great work. Brutal. All right, we got some visitors at the North Rim. Carson,
Hey, dude.
how we doing?
Even easier than last year. I mean, I know I've been saying it, but it's just not a hard hike. It's simply short, easy, fast. I mean, just the Grand Canyon.
I can't wait to check that.
Oh,
Dude, this guy's so happy. This guy's so happy he made it to the
had
top.
to lose some weight on the way up. Little scar there, but hey, you know, didn't. I don't even know what to say.
I don't even
Yeah.
know what to say. Let's go. Let's freaking go. How far back were you? Trekking down the North Rim with UJ. Making our way down. Probably about 3/4 of the way down. Just gotta get down there. And then we will be in Manzanita and make the cross back to the South Rim. We got Vargo Dylan up ahead. Dude's crushing it. Guy's a freak of nature. When you think about a natural, somebody that can just come out and own the day, it's that guy right there. Man, what a freaking day we've had on our hands. We are, let me check, 10 hours, 37 minutes into this thing. Man, it's been great. It's been tough, but yeah, the only way out is up. So we'll get to Manzanita here in about 5 minutes. We're gonna go 10 miles back across the canyon, 7 miles up and out of the canyon. Stay tuned. Approaching Manzanita. Just got here. Gonna do a quick check-in, fill up, eat some food, and then hammer it to Phantom Ranch. Restrooms, so far so good on the luck with the restrooms. I'm hoping to keep that luck going. This is us right now. Phantom Ranch, 7 miles out from the top. Just got some nasty throw up taken care of. Gut health was not tremendous, but feeling great after that. Slightly delusional. Just absolutely sprawled out right now. Probably hang here for 20-30 minutes and then make the climb of glory. Get the hell out of this place. We gotta go that far mountain, very top of that one. We'll check back in soon. And this peanut butter jelly sandwich. We're gonna go far together.
Got what, hour 14? Jamming on this sandwich. I feel like a solid 2 out of 10. But I'm gonna go up there and we'll be done forever.
Are we filming? Spirits are high.
If you haven't got the opportunity to meet John Vargo, just know he's him.
What's happening, everyone? Having a great day with the boys. We We've lost a few along the way. We still got 5-6 miles to get out. But
we're gonna do it. All right, 6:03. We are wrapped up at Phantom Ranch and we are gonna begin this hike. Fellas, how we feeling?
good. This moment. This exact
As
moment.
good as I'll ever be. We feel as good as we'll ever be, baby. Here we go. Let's freaking hike. Rim to Rim 2025 completed 17 hours 50 minutes. What an experience. How you boys feeling back there?
Feeling alright.
Doing it again?
Good to be done. Good to be done.
So
with this is gnarly.
Good to be done is right.
That guy right there on the right side's my savior for life.
Thanks to Jason and Brent for hooking us up.
And then you got
We
Jason
got
in the
some
front.
good stuff, driving us home.
This guy had Gatorades, McDonald's, and everything in between waiting for us. So without them, I think we'd still feel like shit. So tuning out.